Shivaya Namoham. Om Namah Shivaya Namoham. Om Namah Shivaya Namoham. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyapatam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Hello everyone, it's Pradeep again with Pramona. It's Guru Purnima today, one of the most beautiful, powerful nights in the lunar calendar. The full moon shining bright in the dark skies outside, showering its nurturing light energy on all of us. So today we are going to talk about Guru Purnima, its significance, what it means, why we celebrate it. In fact, we'll briefly talk about the very concept of Guru itself. What does a Guru really mean for us? How did it come about? And what is the connection between a Guru and this Purnima, the full moon? What's the relevance? Why do we celebrate it today? The concept of a Guru is a very unique concept from India. It's one of the core foundations of Indian philosophy, which is talked about liberally in all the Indian scriptures. A Guru is one who dispels the darkness of ignorance, darkness of not knowing, darkness of confusion, to help us see clearly the path that can lead us to something higher, the purpose of our life itself. That's the role of a Guru. Guru literally means one who dispels darkness. Now, a Guru can take many different forms, and I'll talk a little bit about my own experience. A Guru does not have to be in the living body necessarily. A Guru did not even have taken a human form necessarily. A Guru is a body of energy that emits this beautiful, powerful light from wherever it may be in the entire universe to help us see clearly. A Guru is different from a teacher. We all have teachers right from our childhood, from when we start going to school, college, university. Someone who teaches us, someone who imparts knowledge, someone who imparts information. But that is very different. That is for a very specific purpose, for that particular period of time, for that particular subject that he or she is teaching us. And that purpose is over, and the role of that teacher is complete. But a Guru is someone totally different. A Guru is like a shadow, stays with us all the time, no matter where we are, no matter where we go, in what state we might be in. light, darkness, day, night. He is always there with us as part of us. That's the significance of a guru. And for those who have a desire to seek something higher, to be on a spiritual path, it is absolutely necessary to have a guru. Without a guru, it is almost impossible to be on the spiritual path. I'll give you my own example. When I started on this about 25 years ago, I was very much influenced by Osho. In fact, I was influenced by Osho much earlier, even before I started on this path. I devoured almost every book that he read. I never met him when he was in his body, unfortunately, but it did not matter. His spirit, his energy, his voice, his eyes, they all resonated with me. Every time I read him, every time I watched him in his videos, was with him in his discourses, or I attended the Osho ashram in Pune, spent time there, being part of the various Osho meditations and practices. He was my first guru. I never met him in his body, but it did not matter. He went deep inside me to create this impression, the sanskar from my future growth, to be on this path of spirituality. It resonated like as if we were one, to the point that he would start appearing in dreams, he would start appearing in visions, and he also initiated me into Shaktipat without being in his physical body. And that was the first powerful, sublime experience of my spiritual path. And then I went on further, I moved on, and I met Ramesh Balsekar, a true teacher of Vedanta. Vedanta is something that was resonating with me very, very loud, right from the time of Osho's teachings. And Ramesh took it to the next level of making it understood in a very simple manner, to say that I am not the doer, just be a witness. As Osho said, Sakshi Bhav, observe, that's all you can do. But he was such a lovable person. He was such a nice, lovable person. You felt like hugging him. He did not like anyone to touch his feet. He did not embody that conventional role of a guru. And it did not matter. A guru is one who dispels darkness, as I said. So he helped to do that. It did not matter in what form he did that. It did not matter in what form he existed. But it would be sublime bliss to be in his presence every morning whenever I could be at his satsang. In every satsang, he said the same thing again and again and again. And yet I wanted to be with him. That's because he resonated as a guru. And then he passed on. I moved on. Other things started happening in my life. And finally, the guru who was meant for me appeared in Banaras and in Sonoma Ashram in California, Shri Harihar Babaji, from whom I finally got my diksha. He appeared in my life out of nowhere. I did not seek him out. And this is important to understand in this concept of guru. You cannot find a guru. You cannot go looking for a guru. The guru has to find you, and he will, if it's meant for you. If you're meant to be part of a lineage, if you're meant to be part of that spiritual path, he or she will find you. And Babaji found me. Before that, I had two other teachers that I was very close to. One of whom I'm still very close to, which is Panditji Tingunayakji of Himalayan Institute. Also a Vedanta teacher from the Himalayan tradition of Swami Ram. And I learned a lot from him to be in his presence at the Institute, especially the Devi Shakti concept, the worship of Devi, the goddess, the mother goddess, Sri Sukta, all of the teachings related to that, Tantra, came to me from Panditji at the Himalayan Institute. But he was again more of a teacher. He was an academician, but with a lot of love pouring out of his heart. But he was still not a guru. I did not take my diksha from him. He did not appear to me as a guru. That was for Babaji later on. I also met Ma in Rishikesh, and I spent time with her. She was the embodiment of love, motherly love, full of compassion, full of affection. Someone who just wanted to get lost in a bosom like my own Ma. And I learned a lot from her. It's always a pleasure. I'm looking forward to being with her whenever I go to Rishikesh. So these are all the people, the individuals who come in our life for a reason, for a purpose, and they move us forward on the spiritual path. That's the purpose of a guru. And the ultimate guru, the one guru, is the one who really takes you in his fold, adopts you like his child. You become his responsibility. He takes over your complete burden of living on this planet, in this body, in this mind. He makes sure that all your troubles, all your sadness, all your problems are washed away, and you're cleansed in such a way with this pure energy that you move forward on the spiritual path that you're meant for you without any effort, but with his blessings, with his guidance, because he's always there with you, like a shadow, like I said. And then things start to become even clearer, even easier. And that's exactly what happened once Babaji appeared in my life. He's always there. I don't need to call him. The mantra that I got from him, the Diksha, connects me with him. It's the connection, part of that lineage that I've inherited from him, that he has chosen to bestow on me. And that's the role of the Guru. That's my Babaji. And I bow down to him today on this Guru Purnima with nothing but gratitude, nothing but love, nothing but simple affection and complete surrender, because that's all I can do. What I have is what is offered to him, because he has shown me the path. And this surrender is what is the most important aspect of this connection. You can have no doubts, no more questions. They all fall apart. You have completely surrendered yourself to him, to his energy. And that will resolve everything for you, as it has for me. So stop looking for a guru, but yet put the intention out there. As part of your practice, as part of your meditation, as part of your daily sadhana, put the intention out there if you don't already have a guru. And if that sadhana, that intention is coming from the pure heart, with a clean mind, the guru will appear. And you will be surprised when he appears. You will not even expect it, but he will appear or she will appear. And then you'll know right away, yes, I am now with my Guru. So it is this Guru we say, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. You are the Brahma, you are the Vishnu, you are the Mahadeva, you are the creator, you are the sustainer, you are the destroyer, you are the Parabrahma, you are even beyond Brahma. You are the one Brahma who encompasses all of the Trinity, the creator, the sustainer, and the destroyer, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Parabrahma, beyond that. To such a Guru I bow down. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I bow down to you. That's the Guru to whom we pay our respects, we worship today on this beautiful Purnima, full moon night. So let's understand the connection with this full moon. So in Indian philosophy, in Indian scriptures, every full moon, and there are 13 of them in a calendar, every 28 days, every full moon is dedicated for a particular purpose or to devote it to a particular person. For example, Buddha Purnima. Sharad Purnima, Guru Purnima, and so on. All of them are dedicated for a particular purpose or a reason. Because that night, the full moon night, is so powerful, it's so radiant, so full of energy that one cannot but ask for anything that you want and have it fulfilled. Put the intention out there on this full moon night as part of your full moon meditation and see it unfold in front of you as things go by. What is full moon? What is the moon reflecting tonight? It's actually reflecting the sun itself. The sun has set, but yet it is reflecting itself through the moon to remind us that it may be dark, but I'm not gone yet. I'm still here on the other side. Look, I'm shining. Look at the moon. That's me. And that's the Guru. You may be in despair, you may be in depression, you may be sad, you may be in the doldrums. And the Guru will appear in the dark night and say, why are you sad? Why are you depressed? I'm here. Look at me. Look at my radiance. Look at my energy. And that energy, that love from the Guru, just like the full moon, is going to radiate and come down and touch your heart. As the full moon today, the bright full moon, is doing that to us as it does every full moon, every 28 days. It's the sun, which is the Guru itself, the bright sun with its multitude of energy, which is a true Guru. It's dispelling darkness. The night sheds its darkness once the sun starts to rise up in the morning. That's the full moon. It's the sun. So we worship the sun as our Guru itself every morning through some ritual, puja, Surya Namaskar, because that's the Guru also. The Guru can take different forms. The ultimate Guru, as we said, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, is Parabrahma. The entire universe itself, the entire creation itself, that which is indescribable, that has no form. Parabrahma. That is the source, the consciousness from which we all come and from which we all go back. We merge into that. So Guru is telling us, that Parabrahma is telling us that you are part of it, me. You merge into me, you're part of me, you came from me and you're going to come back into me. That's the Guru. Whether it is in a physical body, in a human form, or whether it is in a symbolic form, or whether it is in a cosmic form, like the stars and the planets and the moon and the sun. We all merge into that one consciousness because we all come from that source and we go back to that source. That is the Guru. There's a beautiful couplet from Kabir. Kabir was a mystic saint, a Sufi mystic saint in India in the 14th, 15th century. And he described life. He recited philosophy through his poetry, which consisted of 2 lines, couplets, dohas they were called. And he said, Guru Gobind dono khade kake lagu paaye. Guru Gobind dono khade kake lagu paaye. Balihari Guru samjhe, Hari darshan karaye. The Guru and Hari, the God, are both standing in front of me. Who do I bow down to first? The Guru or the God? It is very clear. Without the Guru, I would never have experienced the God. So I bow down to the Guru who showed me the path to God, to that consciousness. He is supreme. He is Parabrahma. Without the Guru, I would not have seen the path that took me to the ultimate consciousness. That is the importance of the Guru in our life. That is the importance of Guru as described in the Indian scriptures as part of the Indian culture, lineage, tradition. It is one of the most important concepts that have come out of Vedanta, out of Indian scriptures, Indian lineage. So this full moon is also something that we celebrate each month, every 28 days, so that we in this human body can resonate with the energy of this lunar energy, the full moon, the lunar energy, which as a cycle unfailingly comes back every 28 days. 14 days it goes into a dark phase. The new moon is starting to take shape. And after 14 days from that day, you see the bright full moon in its full glory, full life. That's the cycle that resonates with the female, feminine human body. Nature is absolutely amazing. Nature is so amazing and beautiful. It has synchronized everything for us already. It is us human beings who think we are smarter, who think we are more intelligent, who think because of their ego that they have been given, that they can outdo nature, that they can outsmart nature with their own intelligence. It is actually stupidity. The feminine body is a complete projection of the lunar energy. Under ideal circumstances, the female menstrual cycle is 28 days. And that coincides with the lunar energy of 28 days. Absolutely down to the day. On the new moon day is when they shed to be ready for the new. All of the old starts to be shed from the body. After 14 days, the female body is fully fertile with a new life, breathing, ready to be for its ovulation, for a new life itself. That's the glory of the full moon, to be in synchronicity with that. When we try to be smart and we try to create a lifestyle that is not in resonance with nature, then we get out of balance. And we blame everyone except our own self. It's nothing but our ego that takes us away from this resonance with nature that is absolutely perfect. Purnam adaha purnam idam purnat purnam achudyate purnasya purnat adaya purnam eva avashishyate. The creation is perfect. The universe is perfect. We are part of that perfect perfection. But we want to try and be different. We want to try and use our mind and our so-called intelligence, which is really just our ego, trying to say, I can do something different. That's the mistake we make in life. We just have to observe and watch nature. And the moon is a perfect example of that, along with the sun. It is moving in a clockwork manner, down to the microsecond, through the space, unfailingly, all the time, no excuses. So it is but natural that if our human body is in resonance with that, we maintain this sense of perfection. Even today, there are many communities around the world, tribal communities, Native Americans, the Incas, the Mayans, people living in close to the mountains, near the all forms of nature, looking up at the stars and the moon, and living the life in accordance with the laws of nature. In those communities, all the women folk, even today, menstruate and have this cycle in synchronicity with the lunar cycle. In fact, there are many instances where in a given village of these kind of people, all the women menstruate at the same time in complete synchronicity at the time of new moon. And all of them become fertile at the time of the full moon. This is not an happenstance. This is not an exception. This is a rule. This is the way nature has meant us to be. The interesting thing is that even men have their periods. Even men are in synchronicity with this lunar cycle. The only difference is that it does not manifest itself in the physical form biologically as it does for women, because the biological makeup of men is different. But the impact that the lunar energy has in its phases as it ebbs and flows from quarter to quarter to quarter to quarter, from the new moon to the full moon, has the same impact on the male masculine body as it does on the female body. And I have experienced it. And I know other people who have experienced it in terms of mood swings, in terms of levels of energy, in terms of feeling fatigued, tired, feeling energetic. If you keep a diary and if you track, just like women do, from month to month, from week to week, your moods, your energy level, and try to map it against the lunar cycle, you will be surprised. Again, it's not a coincidence. That's what is nature's law. So it doesn't matter whether we are male, female, each of us is synchronized naturally with the lunar cycle. That's the power of the full moon, which is today. It is the most powerful night in the month to be out there basking in its glory, enjoying the radiance of its energy, which is the solar energy coming in the darkness to remind us that I'm still here. The Guru is still there to dispel the darkness, to shed light, so that you have nothing to worry about. You have no reason to be despaired. You have no reason to be depressed. That is the full moon. And on this full moon, we meditate, give our gratitude, put our intentions out there, bow down to the Guru, bow down to our elders, show respect and gratitude. With the hearts open, the anahat open, brimming with love and affection, we give back what we receive in abundance from the Guru, from nature, because we are nothing but part of that. So once again, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.